Welcome back to President Trump News Channel. Please subscribe and check notification bell. Thanks for being with us.
Trump announces coronavirus testing milestone, says PPP stimulus deal imminent. Please note, to get all the latest news on coronavirus and more delivered daily to your phone, just subscribe now. President Trump announced Sunday evening that the United States had passed a major coronavirus testing milestone, telling reporters that 4.18 million Americans have now been screened, more than France, the UK, South Korea, Japan, Singapore, India, Austria, Australia, Sweden and Canada combined.
The United Kingdom, South Korea, Japan, Singapore, India, Austria, Australia, Sweden, and Canada. And our testing is expanding very rapidly by millions and millions of people. So we've done more testing than all of these countries combined: France, United Kingdom, South Korea, Japan, Singapore, India, Austria, and Australia, Sweden, and Canada. That's something, right? We're doing a great job. This team is an incredible team, and that includes Army Corps of Engineers, a lot of our military people, our admirals, our generals. One of our great admirals here has done an incredible job. You haven't slept too much in the last 2 months either. Look at him. But somebody said to me, "President, you look tired." I said, "I should be tired. We should all be tired, but we have to win, right?" Tomorrow, the vice president will lead a call with our nation's governors from FEMA headquarters, Mike, to review what more they could do and do together to develop locally tailored testing strategies, working very hard with governors now on testing. We're going to help them out. Before the call, we'll send them a full list of all of the large laboratory machines in the states. They have a lot of machinery in the states that some aren't that aware of, but they're there, and they're really high-quality machines, by the way. And the potential capacity of those machines, if they're fully utilized. A couple of them didn't know that they could be utilized in a different manner. They were only up to 10%, and they can go 90% more. Many governors are still relying on their state laboratories rather than the full and much larger capacity that is available to them. As an example, commercial laboratories such as Quest and LabCorp, these are massive laboratories that can handle a lot more than they're being sent. A few days ago, it was at 30%. They're only at 30% capacity now. I don't know, they're probably the same, but they have a lot of capacity. In addition, academic
Speaking
laboratories.
at the daily White House coronavirus briefing, the president unboxed a swab testing kit and touted the new testing technologies that could fight the pandemic, even as he cautioned that some states don't know where they are. Trump then read at length from a piece in the Wall Street Journal, praising him for implementing new partnerships with the private sector and vivifying the American way in action, once reluctantly aroused. "It was hard to get it aroused, and it is hard to get it aroused, but we got it aroused," Trump commented. He further indicated that he might cut funding for the National Institutes of Health, NIH, just 2 days after Trump News reported that the U.S. may have funded a Wuhan lab suspected in the coronavirus outbreak. Additionally, Trump News reported that the lead NIH coronavirus researcher had warned the virus might be a black genocide and reposted a tweet telling her superiors to check their privilege. Faced with criticisms that he had idled while the coronavirus spread, the president pointed out that Trump News has observed that Democrats' February 19 presidential debate had not mentioned coronavirus at all. Rhetoric on coronavirus from Democrats, Republicans, and the media has changed dramatically since January. At the same time, Trump said Republicans were having very good negotiations with Democrats on expanding funding under the Paycheck Protection Program (PPP) and could have an agreement as soon as Monday. The stimulus legislation established a $350 billion fund for small businesses that was depleted last Thursday. "We're looking to help hospitals, rural hospitals, as part of the package," Trump said. "We could have an answer tomorrow."
Big research labs. There's tremendous capacity out there, and some of them want the fast, the instant Abbott machine, which just came about due to the research during this little short period of time, and it's very quick. But these labs can do it very quickly also, and they're massive. They can handle much more than the small machine can handle. We continue to procure millions of swabs, test collectors, I have something here. Just happen to have, it's a swab. Looks innocent, not very complicated. Anybody like to see what it looks like? Should I open it? Does everybody? Open it up. I will. I will. This is what it's about, right? Does it remind you of something? It reminds you of this, right? One's a swab, one's a Q-tip. It's actually different. It's very sophisticated, actually, but it's a little bit like, so this is the swab. And we've ordered a lot of them. They have a lot of them. Some of them, some of the states, they were shipped to states, and the states don't know where they are. And but that's it. Why don't we give this to Karen? Perhaps she'll take an extra test. Right? But this is a big deal.